That I mean, you can't get rid of the council, you know what I mean?
So Offset just lit the internet on fire. Not with another track, but with receipts that got Stefon Diggs' whole love life shaking. Y'all, I'm talking 5 different women popping up claiming they got babies by the same man, while Cardi B is out here carrying his newest child. It's messy, it's wild, and it's got Offset back in the headlines, this time not for cheating, but for exposing the man Cardi left him for. Let's break down how we even got here, because this one got more twists than a Netflix thriller. First off, remember when Cardi B was caught on camera at Stefon Diggs' Patriots game, watching him through binoculars? Everybody thought it was cute, her cheering for her new man. But behind those smiles, Offset was already plotting to remind the world who Stefon Diggs really is. Not long ago, Offset dropped his album Haunted by Fame, and on that one track, No Sweat, he rapped, "How the f you leave Jordan for Rodman?" Fans instantly knew who he meant. Cardi B left a Jordan for a man who can't stay out of scandals. See, Offset's not out here lying. He's throwing coded shots backed by reality. Because by then, whispers had already started that Diggs had multiple women claiming pregnancies, and Offset was sitting on proof. TMZ broke the first receipt in September 2025. An IG model, Lord Giselle, real name Aileen LaPera, filed court papers saying Diggs was the father of her baby girl. But instead of stepping up, Diggs asked for a DNA test. Offset reportedly saw this and decided, nah, it's time to talk. Because just one day before Diggs made his red carpet debut with Cardi B, TMZ caught him leaving a hospital carrying a newborn car seat.
Yeah. Crazy.
That same day, he was on a date with Cardi. 2 babies in one timeline. Offset allegedly called it Hall of Fame hypocrisy. Next up, Crystal Westbrooks. Online detectives pieced together that she went ghost around the time Diggs was in LA, and her sister India Love allegedly slipped up on a live stream hinting at a pregnancy. Nothing was confirmed, but insiders allege that she decided to end the pregnancy quietly.
You're eating for 2, remember? I keep a couple on my roster.
Now this one's crazy. DJ Academics posted that Diggs got Kiana Barber pregnant, the same woman Drake allegedly rapped about in My Feelings. And word is, she's expecting twins. Offset out here low-key hinting that some folks still think pull-out means pop-out. He rapped, immediately as a shade aimed straight at Stefon. Daniela was spotted at Diggs' Patriots game in a cozy suite seat. And guess who was watching the same game in the VIP row? Cardi B, 2 women, same stadium, same man. Offset allegedly forwarded that photo to a blogger friend with the caption, "Front row for lies." And then there's the mystery one. Fans believe Offset was hinting at this when he was spotted in a club with Sky Marlene, one of Stefon's exes. Multiple sources claim it was retaliation, Offset getting back at Stefon for dating Cardi, and that's when users dug up screenshots suggesting she had a child too. No official proof yet, but the timing lines up with Offset's lyrics in Stefon's travel schedule. So when Offset rapped, "How you married and still giving birth," he wasn't talking about Cardi alone. He was hinting that she's not the only one pregnant by Diggs. Fans went back to the tape, Cardi and Stefon on a yacht full of women calling him daddy, and they realized this man was living recklessly right under her nose. And just weeks before that, he had rented her a castle in Europe to keep her quiet.
Look at this. This is a real fucking castle. Wonder Marie Antoinette was getting old down here.
It was never about love. Offset's alleged point was that it was damage control. He's basically saying, you left me for a man doing the same thing you left me for. But the craziest part? Chris Blake Griffith, a male model, accused Diggs of drugging him and forcing him into acts.
He attempted to have me unalived because of him making a sexual pass at me. It wasn't the sexual pass that frustrated me the most. What made me most frustrated was the fact that he tried to unalive me after it.
Offset never commented publicly, but his song lines up with these claims. You got 5 lives, 5 stories, 5 lies, they all end the same way. That bar sounded like a man who knows something we don't. As of today, Cardi B's still silent. Stefon's PR team has no comment, and Offset's album streams just spiked overnight. Fans say he didn't need an interview. He let the music do the talking. Offset ain't mad Cardi left. He's mad she left for a clone with less discipline. So yeah, 5 baby mamas, 2 lawsuits, and a whole NFL career in the middle of a soap opera. If Offset wanted revenge, he did it the smart way, by making Stefon Diggs expose himself through the women he couldn't keep secret.
Clock strikes upon the hour, and the sun begins to
Social media is dragging Winnie Harlow right now, and honestly, it's getting wild. The model thought she was paying homage to Whitney Houston, but what fans saw looked more like mockery. She dressed as Whitney from the 2001 BET Awards, a night many remember for Whitney's frail look and shaky energy, a painful snapshot of her addiction era.
To my Nippy Inc. family, Donna, Lynn, Pat, Lori, Shelly, Aaliyah, Rose, Brian, Darren, and Ulysses, thank you for holding down the fort.
And when that clip hit the internet, boom, thousands of comments saying Winnie crossed the line. But here's the twist nobody saw coming. Whitney's own estate reposted the video. Yeah, that move flipped the whole conversation, so let's rewind. Halloween 2025. Winnie Harlow, rocking a golden brown wig, mic in hand, trying to mimic Whitney's BET performance swagger. At first glance, it looked harmless, just another celebrity costume. But fans who grew up watching Whitney saw something darker. That bet moment wasn't Whitney at her peak. It was Whitney fighting demons on stage while people whispered about crack and exhaustion. So when Winnie reenacted that exact moment, same slurred gestures, same offbeat twirls, the internet said she wasn't paying homage. She was reenacting pain. Within hours, X was in flames. One user snapped, I think she's an asshole for this. She made a costume and is reenacting a time when Whitney was in the throes of addiction. Yeah, Winnie Harlow is a whole stank for this. Another shot back with, I'm gonna need the black community to start being consistent because y'all been laughing at this video of Whitney Houston for the last 2 years. But suddenly Winnie Harlow's reenactment is where you find pearls to clutch about the satirizing the throes of addiction. The split was real. Some fans called Winnie tone deaf, others called the outrage performative. But while Hollywood was giving soft applause, Whitney's loyal fan base, the real ones, felt disrespected. They remembered that 2001 BET moment as Whitney's cry for help, not costume material. As the backlash hit, Winnie jumped on her story to clear the air. She wrote, "If all you see when you see Whitney are her struggles, you're missing her charisma, humor, talent, and wit. She was hilarious and magnetic." She even dropped a personal bombshell that her real legal name is Whitney, named after Houston herself. Her mom was such a huge fan that she literally named her daughter after the icon. So from Winnie's point of view, it wasn't mockery, it was a love letter. Still, the internet wasn't buying it. They said her words sounded like PR cleanup, not genuine reflection. Now here's where it gets tricky. Whitney Houston's official Instagram, managed by her estate, reposted Winnie's costume. That one move confused everyone. Did the family co-sign it? Was it sarcasm? Meanwhile, over on TikTok, creators stitched Winnie's video next to the real BET performance, slowing it down side by side, showing just how much she mimicked Whitney's fragile state. Winnie Harlow mocking Whitney Houston the night she was actively on drugs, the same drug that killed her, is distasteful. Like, damn, you couldn't be her on the My Love Is Your Love cover. That was your favorite moment. This whole mess sparked a deeper conversation about how we honor legends. Black Twitter turned it into a debate. Is it ever okay to parody the moments that broke our icons? Some said Winnie's generation sees those viral Whitney clips as memes, not tragedy. Others argued it's proof that social media has blurred empathy. To me, the wildest part is that Winnie might have thought this was harmless fun, but Whitney's legacy hits different. We're talking about a woman who gave the world the bodyguard, I Wanna Dance With Somebody, and still died surrounded by people who couldn't save her. So when a modern celebrity jokes about her darkest chapter, it's gonna sting.